So today I'm going to be building a coffee table off of something that one of my friends found on Pinterest, and I wanted to see if I can make it out of just scrap pieces of wood that I had around my house. I had a couple of 2x3s and 2x2s on the side of my house. So the whole base of the coffee table is going to be 48 inches long by 20 inches wide. So first I'm cutting the 2x3s, which are going to be the top part of the base, to 48 inches long. Then I'm measuring the difference because it's going to be 20 inches wide, which is going to be 14 inches. So then I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of my 2x3s to make those 14-inch pieces so that I can make my top square. Then I'm going to go ahead and make my bottom square out of my 2x2s. Again, I'm cutting them to 48 inches, but then the difference of my 2x2s is going to be 16 inches. So after cutting, and of course having my little minions help me cut as well, I have my top piece and my bottom piece with my in-between pieces. Now on the top piece, there's 3 portions. I cut 3 pieces of those 16 inches, but on the bottom, I'm only doing 2. Then I'm cutting 12-inch piece legs that are going to go ahead and connect my bottom rectangle to my top rectangle. Of course, we are always wearing our safety goggles and we're making sure that we're safe. So then for the top piece, I'm using 2-inch decking screws and going in at an angle so that they can flush. And I'm going ahead and doing 1 on each piece just to connect all the pieces. Making sure that the middle piece, I went ahead and measured to make sure it was directly in the middle of my 48-inch piece wood. After you have the top piece, I went ahead and did the bottom piece. Since they're 2-inch decking screws, they go through the bottom piece perfectly, and I didn't have to go in at an angle. You're just going to repeat for all 4 sides. After you finish, now it's time to attach the legs. So realizing that this wood splits, I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill. It makes it so much easier. I just pre-drilled. Just make sure that your drill bit is just a little bit smaller than the screws that you're using. So then that way they go in nice and flush. Everything will be flat and your wood will not split. So then after I have my 4 legs attached to the bottom rectangle that's made out of my 2x2s, I went ahead and attached, using the same process, my top rectangle to the legs. These decking screws are super easy, and I always have a box laying around because, as you can tell, I enjoy doing DIY projects and challenging myself. So I had a can of black spray paint laying around. I went ahead and spray painted it black again to make it look like it's iron. Then I went and I found some different types of wood. They're all 2 inches thick, but they're different sizes and width, which made it really nice. It kind of gave it a cool look, but since they're stained different colors, I decided to paint them white since I couldn't find stain in my garage that would all be the same color. I went ahead and measured them so that my overhang on the short end is going to be 1.5 inches, and then it's a 1/2 inch along the 48-inch side. After drilling them in from the bottom to give it a seamless look from the top, we have a finished coffee table. It's actually very sturdy. Both my kids were able to sit on it, and it doesn't look too bad for a couple hours in the front yard. Thanks so much for watching my video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the top so that you can get notified every time I post a brand new video. Thanks again for watching.